What's up, you guys? Happy Sunday. I pray everybody had a blessed and restful, productive week. I know I have. I just returned back home from Atlanta, celebrated the mom's birthday, hung out with the fam. You know, that's always refreshing for me because out here in Miami, I don't know too many people. I mean, I know of people know of me, but it's like your girl is really out here with the sharks alone. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring a few announcements to you all that have been looking to start the virtual call center business. You guys are going to want to stick around to hear what I have to say. I think you guys are going to really like it. So let's get into it. First things first, I do not have any ebooks out for you guys to purchase. A lot of people have been asking me, do I have an ebook at the moment? I do not, okay? I had the Arise ebook. I had the LinkedIn Secrets ebook up until the point where I'm like, honestly, it's a lot of moving parts to what I do. And I'm a hands-on type instructor, coach, mentor, teacher, however you want to call it. And I truly do not believe a few pages is going to be able to show you guys what all entails inside of the industry of telecommunications. And if you guys do not know what telecommunications is, it is simply call centers, okay? So when you call that 800 number, 800 Wingstop, 800 Verizon, 800 Carnival Cruise Lines, whatever 800 customer service number you can call, that's exactly what I do. I own my own virtual call center business. I've been in this for going on 8 years now, y'all. 8 years, and went from working at a call center. You guys know I was working at Carnival Cruise Lines, making $14.50 an hour. A woman just loved how I was just picking up hours, and I was like one of her top little producers. So she wanted to show me the ropes, show me everything on how to start my call center at the time on the Arise platform. Made hundreds of thousands on the Arise platform, especially during the pandemic. That's when my call center really scaled. You know, people were getting laid off, jobs were, shutting down, and people needed work. And that was just the perfect time to be in that industry, of call centers. I didn't have to do anything. Arise had the companies, they had the infrastructure. I did a little TBT the other day of how I built and scaled my call center to 7 figures now. Your girl is on to bigger and better things. I now have scaled my call center internationally. I'm independent now. I get my own contracts. It's me and the company, not me, middleman company, okay? I don't got to get the short end of the stick. I got the whole stick. I get to negotiate. I get to call numbers. I get to do what I want to do. And I've been doing that now going on 2 years. You guys, I haven't been doing this for long. That's why when I tell people how I was able to secure my first contract in 30 days, it's absolutely possible, but y'all talking to someone that had a slew of people behind her still ready to learn this industry, and I had to learn how to pivot. Once the ride started becoming inconsistent, I had to figure out how to jump through these hoops and how to maneuver and get over these little kinks and stuff. I had to figure it out, and your girl did. So instead of us going through a middleman platform and being liable and basically at the mercy of our success and everything that we do with our call center with a middleman, we now have 100% control of our own operations. We secure our own contracts, whether that's through the city, the state, or federal contracts, all right? First off, I just wanna say that we are approaching the end of our fiscal year for government funding. I know it's government contracts, but I'm gonna call it government funding. The city contracts, the state contracts, they're all funded by the government, okay? So you do not have to secure a government contract in order to be able to get funded by the government. It's all one and the same. So we're approaching our fiscal year. The end of September is the end of our fiscal year. Every single contract I come across, they have a budget, right? Whether that's 600,000 up into the multiple 7 figures. They have a budget, and this budget is what they're promising minimally what they're going to give us call center owners to be able to fulfill that particular contract, whatever that they are asking for, all right? So we have to be able to secure contracts now through September, the end of September, before the end of the fiscal year. Because if these contracts do not get fulfilled, if they do not find people, they lose the funding, they lose the money. And let's be real, the government is not about to lose a single penny, a single dime, okay? So what does that mean for us? And even people in other industries, but I'm gonna stick to telecom because that's what I do. That means they are looking to give these contracts out. They don't want these contracts to go to waste. And this industry of telecom is not saturated. A lot of people believe that telecom call centers, virtual call centers, answering service, chat support, billing support, technical, like everybody thinks that this may be a saturated industry, but it's the reason why you guys do not come across people that are teaching you this. Because for one, they're freaking billionaires, okay? They don't even have time to be teaching you guys this because they done scaled their call center. In fact, they done sold their call centers and they giving their call centers over to other companies and reselling. And honestly, that's where I'm at in my career right now. Scale my call center to multiple 7 figures. Let's touch 8 figures in Jesus' name. And I want to sell my call center or at least sell some equity, so I could be able to eventually pass this down to my kids and kids, all right? But that's where I'm at with this. I'm thinking big, okay? I'm not thinking, I just own a virtual call center business. I provide work from home jobs. It's way bigger than me. I'm a woman of color. I'm 26 years old. There is nobody doing what I do at this age that I'm doing it, at my skin color that I am, okay? They do not have the experience. They do not have the skill sets that God has given onto me, all right? And I'm the first to do it. And I'm going to be the first woman of color. That doesn't really matter. I'm not really even big on that. But I'm going to be the first woman, period, okay? To scale her call center business to multiple 7, 8 figures and then sell it. Watch, okay? You guys hear me say this all the time. Like, this is just simply just for documentation purposes. I'm almost there, okay? A few more contracts that I'm going to secure between now and the end of this year, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be straight, all right? And the goal is to eventually sell my call center. And where I'm at right now with my team, we're building call centers for people. So we wanna help people start their call center businesses and we wanna help them scale. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna talk about in a different video. That's not what I'm here to talk about today. That's like a high ticket offer. Of course, you guys can think of everything: software, infrastructure, your agents, down to the people that are gonna be running the call center for you. It's a package, okay? A lot of you guys have been asking me about it. It's going to be worth it. I'm not going to say expensive, but it's going to be worth it, okay? You're trying to, get a call center actually built, whether that's a billing call center, a technical support call center, a customer service call center. And yes, we're about to start doing sales call centers. So building people call centers that are looking to get into sales. I'm about to add that onto my rope as well. So with that being said, your girl is about to make history. And that's just that. So Telecom Millionaires Club, let's just start there. Yes, you all can join Telecom Millionaires Club for either $200 a month, okay, or one-time cost of $1,500. Telecom Millionaires Club is a community that I created for those that are looking to do exactly what it says: become millionaires in telecom, all right? So you're looking to start your virtual call center business, obtain contracts under your belt. That is the club that you want to be in. I'm birthing millionaires in telecom, those that are diligent, serious, and ready to work, not ready for it to just fall into your lap. Let me tell you guys something. You have to be consistently consistent. I'm no different than any of you. A lot of people are like, oh my God, Johnson, you're so inspiring. You got these like, I'm no different, but let me tell you guys how I may be different. I'm consistent, okay? I'm consistent, I'm persistent, and I'm diligent. I do not play around. Me and my team, we're submitting at least 7 contracts a week. It used to be 3, it used to be 5, now it's 7. I need 7 contracts submitted a week because I know at least 1 or 2 of them are going to stick. Because again, it's not a saturated market. I'm having my way in this industry. I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm having my way in this industry, and I'm not even going to brag about it because this is a stream that literally changed my life. But I'm really having my way because people not taking this industry seriously, or the ones that are, like I said, they're men, they're way older, okay, like 2-3 times my age. All right. And they're not on the internet. They're not on social media. They're not doing what it is that I do. Like, I'm a serial entrepreneur and just so happen to also be an influencer because yes, I do influence people to do whatever it is that I may be doing. But it's like, no, they're not on here. They're not showing you guys how to start your call center business. So, I'm having my way in this industry, but I am consistent. When I say consistent, that means that when it wasn't looking so well, when we were doing hours, like spending hours and hours and hours on contracts, and not winning not one. Okay? When it was nights where it's literally I'm getting emails going back and forth with me, the company, and a whole nother call center. And they give it to the other call center. Yes. I could have been discouraged, like, you know what? I'm about to stay on the rise. Forget it. I'm about to stick to this platform because I know this platform. At least they got a few jobs on there, even though they paying $9, $10. At least they got something. But that was too comfortable for me. I am consistent. And this is anybody that you guys see that are successful. They're just more consistent than you. They're not better than you. They're not even smarter than you. Some people ain't even got the skill sets, the assets, the capabilities that you have, but they're just consistent. If you're doing push-ups every single day, if you're doing sit-ups every single day consistently, if you're eating well every single day, what's going to happen? Your body's going to change. You're going to see the results of that. Okay? You can't fake that. So when it comes to these contracts, I was consistent. I was determined that I'm leaving a platform and I'm betting on myself. Because I want to be able to show people that, you know what, I made this bigger than what it was ever supposed to be. I wasn't confined to a middleman platform. That wasn't going to be the end of my journey in telecom. I didn't even know what telecom was. Like, for real, I didn't even know. So I'm not better than you, but I am more consistent than a lot of y'all. I am more diligent, and I do have crazy delusional faith. I'm not going to hold you. I am delusional when it comes to my businesses. And any successful person that you talk to, they are delusional. We're very delusional. All of my friends, 7-figure and up, we're delusional. We're crazy. Like, we're crazy, and that's why it works for us. We be bidding on contracts where it's like, bro, like a contract that we got right now, I know in Jesus' name we're gonna get that contract. That one is like, that's next level. Like, we talking about a whole like franchise. We it's different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not better than y'all. It's not that I just got lucky winning these contracts. I am consistent. I'm consistent in what I do, and I see that thing through. That's it. That's all. It's no strategy. It's no secret. If you guys really want to know how I'm successful in this industry, that's about 99% of it. The 1% I will just say is the extra little splat that I get from doing the work. When consistency meets you doing the work, you have no choice but to be successful. So this is what y'all do. Y'all consistent. Y'all do the work. But you either lack the faith, and then it doesn't work maybe the first 2-3 times. Now you calling somebody a scam. Now you feel like you done got bamboozled out your money. No, you're just lazy. You're lazy and you expecting something to fall into your lap. And that's why people that want to work with me, they got to go through a whole screening. Because I done been there, done that. It's a certain mindset that I want to be able to be around me, that I even want to be able to pour into. Are you even pourable? Do your cup got cracks? Do your cup got cracks and you done duct taped it and try to fix it up? Or do you have an actual glass, an actual cup that I can actually pour into? Because I'm not pouring into nothing that's cracked up and already in the back of your head thinking this is too good to be true. It kind of is too good to be true. I'm not going to hold you. This industry that I'm in, if I would have looked back when I was on a rise and be like, girl, you no longer on a rise no more. You done started your own call center. You done invested $50,000 into your own software. You over in 7 different countries now. I would have been like, how did we freaking do that? How did we get from being restricted in certain states to having certain contracts with different Fortune 500 companies? So now all that is just me and my team. Oh, I got a team too? I would have never thought that. But these are for the people that are serious about getting into telecommunications. You want to start the call center business. You want to be able to obtain contracts. This is why you need to join Telecom Millionaires Club. All right? Telecom Millionaires Club is either $1,500 one-time cost. You guys know I'm gonna link everything inside the description, or $200 a month, and it's well worth it. But you gotta do the work. It's some reading. It's a lot of typing. It's a lot of going back and forth, emailing the companies. It's a lot, because we're in control of everything now. It's not like Arise that used to handle everything for us. All we have to do is bring the people onto the platform. We get a cut out of their paychecks bi-weekly. I'm not gonna lie, if Arise did not have the problems that it had and still has, I would have never got off of Arise. But that just goes to show you that it was always bigger than the middleman platform. So yes, it's a lot of work, but nothing worth having comes easy. I know that sounds cliche, but that is so true. You're gonna have to put in work. I literally put in work. To this day, I don't even want, people be telling me, Johnson, just have certain, put that off to them, have them people. I'm like, no, I still have to foresee everything. I still have to micromanage, and I still have to shadow everything. I've only been doing this going on 2 years now. I left Arise platform the end of 2023. We're in 2025, okay? I'm still micromanaging. They may not like it, but I'm still making sure, okay, before we submit that, let me just go through it. Let me just look. I'm still doing contracts myself, okay? On a call with my team. We doing this together. We having meetings every single day. I'm doing that. Why you guys not seeing me on social media right now? Because I don't have time for that. I have contracts that I got to maintain in real life, on top of coaching and mentoring other people in this space. So Telecom Millionaires Club is exactly what it sounds like. I am birthing millionaires in telecom. Those that are willing to hold my hand, we lock in and we get busy. We get to work. You take my heat, you listen and you listen and you listen. Because a lot of you guys get mentors and then y'all try to be their friend. And then you forget that that's your mentor, and you start taking it personally when they get on you because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're getting a little too friendly. Yeah, we could be cool. I'm your mentor. I mean, it's a relationship. It's a partnership. But listen, y'all get mentors and forget y'all paid them to do what it is that you do not know how to do. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your mentor. Take heed to what they're telling you. Because yes, I failed in this industry so many times. It's the reason I say the things that I say. It's the reason I put emphasis on things that I put emphasis on. Because I want everybody to win in this industry. It's such a lucrative industry. It's such a, and that's why I'm just even blessed to be able to talk about my journey and just even document all of this, because nobody teaching this. Nobody's going to show y'all this. These people are billionaires. The people that I know in this industry that are off the internet, you can find them on LinkedIn, but off the internet, they're billionaires. They're 8-9 figures. They done sold their companies. They got other call centers that they started. So even with what I'm doing, you guys, I'm not going to have this Telecom Millionaires Club thing forever. I am not the type to care to just continue to teach. I'm not going to hold y'all. The goal is for me to scale my call center, sell equity of my call center, and help people build their own call centers. I'm talking about charging at least $100K. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. All right? So get in while y'all can. This is not a sense of urgency or trying to sell you guys on something. This is just, if you've been waiting, you've been lingering, you've been hesitant, join. That's all you can do. Join and see it through for yourself. And before you join, just make sure, you know what? I've seen Johnson's YouTube video. She said, I got to commit to this. Commit to this. And I promise you're going to see success in this industry. People commit and they don't see the thing through. They don't trust the process. I trusted the process. That's why I'm successful in this industry. Glory to God. Okay? And when I say I don't know how long I'm going to be teaching this, I'm talking about 2026. I don't foresee this for me. I don't. Me and my team, even other people I've been connecting with and networking with, they already trying to get me to start doing this whole 100K playing up. Chauncey, you it's bigger than what you're doing. You need to be selling call centers, like building them, selling them. Like it's different. 2026, I'm not gonna hold you, I see different. Okay? So Telecom Millionaires Club is $200 a month, or it's a one-time cost of $1,500. And I go live twice a month inside of Telecom Millionaires Club, and I talk to y'all every other day. I'm posting inside the group every other day. I'm coming across contracts, I'm feeding them to you guys, because y'all the sharks too. Everybody gotta eat, okay? So I'm feeding them to you guys. I may even hop on live and I'm like, come on, let's do this contract. Like, y'all do it with me, the more the merrier, because if you guys are able to get a contract, I'm at the point where I got my software, I will subcontract with you. I used to say that I would charge more to subcontract, but honestly, for what? That's money in my pocket, that's money in your pockets. I'm not charging more to subcontract, all right? I will get a higher percentage than you do because I'm the one with the software. I'm the one that's going to be able to make sure we get this contract. But I'm not going to charge more for that. What I will charge more for is access to me, because that's what I realized when people email my team. They're like, I want Johnson. I just want to be coached by her. I want to be under her wing. And I'm like, okay, when we got together, like we be having our team calls, our team meetings, everybody wants to pay for access to Johnsy. So, okay, cool. What we gonna do? Up the price on access to Johnsy. All right? But I'm not gonna up the price for access in terms of value. At the end of the day, you guys bring me a contract, I'm not turning down no contract. Unless it just don't make sense for me, or unless my team, like, we good. Like, you know, it's probably not gonna be paying that much, and we ain't, you know, it's not gonna make sense for us to get involved with that. But I will still, you know, walk you through it and help you fulfill it and help you make sure that you have everything that you need to do the job. But other than that, I'm not going to charge extra for that. So Telecom Millionaires Club, I'll link it in the description below. And this upcoming week, this is the week of, what's today's date? Today is July 16th, 13th. Today is July 13th. I don't know when they're going to post this video, when they're going to edit it and stuff, but today's July 13th. July 14th through the 18th, we are going to be doing something we ain't never done before. And every single day, we are going to be having Zoom trainings. Every single day this week, you can sign up for one of my Zoom class. And I'm having them in the morning and evening. So every single day, it's going to be a flip-flop. Because some people are available in the morning, some people are available in the evening. You'll be able to choose whichever date that you want to choose, and you'll be able to attend that Zoom meeting. What am I doing on a Zoom meeting? Everything that I do in Telecom Millionaires Club. I'm going to help you guys fulfill a contract. Not only is my team going to assign to you 10 contracts, like ready to bid on, not just, you know, throw something out there and hope it sticks and lands. But these are 10 contracts that we have vetted, that I'm going to walk you guys through the foundation of your call center, making sure you have all of that set up. That means like your LLC, business email, business phone number, SAM.gov, cage codes, all that different things. And then showing you guys how to find contracts, like what particular contracts do we look for, what are some red flag words that we avoid when we're reading through contracts, give you guys some pointers with that so you know how to find a solid contract worth actually bidding on. And then I'm going to actually walk you through the bid proposal. So I'm going to show you how to do your technical proposal, your cover letter, your pricing, because everybody gets confused with the pricing, okay? Your pricing, and actually submit that bid. So when we end our Zoom, you're going to have a bid, a contract submitted for your call center business. And then, like I said, in every video that I post, it's a rinse and repeat process. So every single day, July 14th through the 18th, for $500, you can attend this Zoom class and learn exactly how to win contracts in telecom. So if you've been looking for the right mentorship, the right guidance, who exactly is doing this contracting when it comes to telecommunications, aka call centers, aka virtual call center, whatever, you need to be on one of these Zoom trainings one of these days. I believe we added Carlana Afterpay. I think they be charging what y'all fractions or something. It shouldn't be no more than $70 to learn a 7-figure business model minimum. I made multiple 6 figures on a middleman platform. There's a reason I didn't go back to that platform. Because I only made multiple 6 figures because I had to give that middleman platform a cut. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that anymore. It's me and a company now. It's big shark business that we're doing. So like I said, this isn't a sense of urgency. July 14th through the 18th, I am doing the $500 Zoom trainings. And after that, I'm doing a webinar. Me and my team are about to start filming this webinar. And then after that, I don't know. I mean, after that, it's probably going to be like, oh, I do know, but I'm not going to announce it yet. I got to continue to pray on it. But all I'm saying is 2026, this is not something I see myself doing anymore. Y'all gonna be watching me like my old videos like, dang, I should have got in when I had the chance to get in. Yeah, you should have. I'll link everything in the description. I am just, even where I'm at in life right now, y'all, I am, I guess, speechless in a sense. God is doing a lot of new things in my life. A lot of transitioning is happening. I've been receiving great news after great news after great news. It's been other situations that have occurred that, you know, the enemy has tried to discourage me or throw me off my game a little bit. I would say, like family, personal matters. But my faith is here, like here. Okay, my faith is up there. And 2025, it's going to be a year of just consecutive wins. That's just what I feel. And I want you guys to come into agreement with that, because I tell people, don't envy nobody when you see them blessed, when you see them living out the promises of God, because that just means God is in the neighborhood and you are next. I've never envied. I've never was jealous. I never cared about anybody's success, even when I just had beans and noodles and noodles and beans. I knew I was going to do amazing things in this world. Not exactly how I know what I'm doing now, but I knew. And if you just know, that should be the fuel. That should be enough to keep you running, keep you going. Even if you just know. It ain't tangible yet. You don't see it yet, but you just know. That, my friend, is called faith. And I can guarantee you that the promises of God are way bigger than the problems of the enemy. So choose your P. Choose what P you want. And choose what P you want to give power to. For me, it's the promises of God. I'm living in answered prayers right now. And it's only going to get better for me. Glory to God. So with that being said, if you guys have any questions, anything, drop it in the comments, okay? I will see you guys in the next video. Toodles.